Oh, righty then, folks. So I figured we'd check it out until 9/11. We're going to try for a 15-minute stream. So I suspect everyone's going to die, as I've mentioned on previous streams. We haven't quite been stable enough, but we do seem to be pretty stable. We're getting close to a point where I should upgrade something. So, before any of that happens, let's check it in the vault. The dead rule is still suspended. It's still, because we're still lower than where we were before. We had like 91 happiness, we're at 75, so we're getting close to where we were before the glitch actually just destroyed everything. Enter Vault 9/11. Seems like nothing I can do to ever get the resources to stabilize. So we've got 1,500. Upgrade the residence, so we got someone waiting outside and we're at max capacity as it is. Got a new unlock. The fitness room. Wonderful. We can train endurance now. What is Grumpy's endurance? This is our wasteland explorer, and I want to get all of his stats to a baseline of 5. Alright, so Grumpy's endurance is fine. I can't build, obviously, the endurance room just yet, but right now it's unlocked. FT, endurance would go here. Elliot here has actually got maximum strength. I want to, right now, my main focus is to take all of the people who have got room assignments and train their main stat up to 10. Because if I have all of their main stats at 10, then I should be getting a surplus of production. I shouldn't be having this problem where my production is not quite reaching its potential. And then once those are maxed, and then once everybody in the production rooms is maxed out at 10 in their primary stat, I'll send them to the other rooms to get them up to about 5 minimum. So everybody will have a minimum of 5 in every stat. Wonderful. You. Look, even the rad roaches are managing to tear through our forces. And nobody is happy. Everyone is absolutely miserable. got people training in each of the rooms. I'm afraid to rush anything, because we still have the fact that every time I rush, it fails, no matter how low the percentage is. Let's rush. Let's give it a risk. Kinda use a little bit of surplus. Failure. Let's see what our objectives. We currently have our merge 5 pairs of rooms together, collect 5 outfits, raise the happiness of 3 dwellers to 100%. Two minutes there. 2 minutes there. There. You kind of need to send Grumpy out. So you kind of need to get some resources from nobody's side. I want to make sure I have 35 stim packs first. I want to send them out with the maximum. Rush. 4%. Watch that fail. %, and it failed. Seriously. Let's see how our people in the strength training room are doing. Lego Coolest is about halfway there. William Sanders, he only needs to get up to 5 because he's already maxed out his agility, which is his primary stat. So he only needs one more level. And you're our intelligence specialist, and you only need one more level before I move you into a different room. Secondary training. So it looks like, yeah, all the other rooms are filled up. So until I can expand them, I can't put people in there for secondary training. So once those two gain one level, I'll be sending them back to their original rooms. He'll be going to one of the kitchens, and he'll be going to stim pack production. She, if I recall correctly, already has max intelligence, why she is in there. So I might swap them out. I might put her in there to get up to 5 strength. How's our resource production looking? Food looks like it's doing pretty well. I could probably take one of you guys. And which we went to strength production since we can fit a fourth person in there. These two are training their agility, so it'll be a while before that room is free or until I can expand it. Two minutes. And when you get yours, you'll be at 6. That's kind of cool. What does that look like? Jennifer Chandler. Tell me your specialty. Of course, there's an idea, because it'll take, only 30 minutes. So I could presumably do that off camera, because we only got to do about, we're almost at 15 minutes, so maybe we'll go a little bit longer. But my idea I'm currently thinking of is once he levels up, move him back into power, instead of trying to get everyone to a max of 10, get everybody, since I have extra room and strength, up to 5, and just keep rotating them out. And then, of course, the people who are actually supposed to focus on strength, I'll get up to like 6. That way I can easily just look at them and say, okay, well, he's got 6, these other guys have got 5. The guys at 6 will keep training. So we'll get them up to 6, we'll move them up into here, because, after a point, the training time becomes incredibly long. I think for Elliot to get to his last level of strength, it took him about 24 hours. And keep in mind, none of these are upgraded. They're expanded, but they're not upgraded. Each upgrade to a training room reduces the training time by a flat 1 hour. So the second level, all training times are reduced by an hour. Unless the training time is less than an hour, the game is not going to give you free training. So if you've got like an hour and a half for training time and you upgrade, it'll be reduced to half an hour. If it was like 45 minutes, it'll still be 45 minutes. By the same token, when you upgrade to the third level, you get another hour off. This brings you to a total of a 2-hour reduction for a fully upgraded training room. All for the base training time. So, for example, Elliot up here, without any upgrades, takes him about 24 hours to go from 9 to 10. For the fully upgraded room, it would take about 22 hours. Yeah, it's not a big difference, is it? When you get to the higher levels. But when you're at the lower levels, where it's like 3 hours to train to the next level, and you reduce it to 1 hour, that is a significant difference. And that's really where the big benefit of upgrading training rooms comes. It's the lower level attributes. I think it's about stat level 7 and below. After 7, when you're doing 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, that's when the time gets really ludicrously large, like 12 hours plus. But still, reducing 12 hours to 10 hours is kind of noticeable. But reducing 24 hours to 22 hours, not so much. Another fun fact to keep in mind, for those of you who don't know, I try to spread my knowledge of the vaults while I am doing these, is that that the dwellers that you send to train, they remember their training time. So, for example, If I were to take Lego out of here, who has 27 minutes to finish his training, and put him into one of the other rooms, and then say tomorrow put him back in here, he'd be back to 20. It'd still say 27 minutes. So you can pull people out of training before they've completed the next level. The game will remember how close they were to the next level and pick back up where it left off, and you put them back in there. Hope that isn't too complicated. I think it seems like a pretty simple concept to understand. I accidentally clicked on a YouTube video in the background, which is actually Colby House's video for his Skyrim Let's Play. So I accidentally clicked on something and it minimized Elgato and played a couple seconds of Colby's video. Seems to be doing okay with power now, though, which is always good. Upgrade that. That's actually fully upgraded now. So the only room that isn't fully upgraded now is the water treatment station down here. Need 1,500 caps for that. And let's see what else. Well, we know how much it's going to cost. It costs us about 600. Is it? For the fitness room? Yeah. The rest will cost 750. So I want to extend the radio room out here. Game. Seriously? Let me click on things. Seriously. You go help. You go help. You go help. You go help. Hey, ZGG. How my intelligence bobbin is doing. Where are you two guys at? Six. He's actually got pretty high agility. Strength of 4. I feel like I could reassign you back to your lab. Because you have a strength of 4, which isn't too bad. I don't really need to wait 3 hours for you to do it. Plus, I can always do that like off camera, like when I go to sleep. Just put him back in there, and then when I wake up in the morning, he'll be fully trained with his 5 strength. Hello, Mr. Confirmed. And that should allow us to produce stimcats at a much faster rate. And he's got that maxed out. Strength of 4. Anybody else want to the side room? Pull someone out of. Nah, don't want to message us food because that looks like it's at the danger threshold. I've taken out 2 of my food workers, so they're not producing nearly as fast as they were before. Let's put you back into here. Put you down into here. Not to take care of the food shortage, but putting the guy with the 10 agility in there, we should be able to improve food production dramatically on his own. Specials really do matter in the long run. Not when you're early on, but in the long run, specials are very important to maintaining equilibrium. It's fully upgraded, isn't it? Ah, nope. That's cat. 6,000 cats put into it. So that is the only other one that's not upgraded. That's only because it's so expensive to upgrade. We'll go for about 4 more minutes. It'll be a half-hour stream. And then we'll jump over to Vault 0. That'll give you an idea of what this all looks like. It's still kind of shaky, as you can see. We're hovering around 74% when we used to be in the 90s. And even rad roaches have a chance of wiping out the entire vault. So not quite to where we were before the glitch screwed us over. Seems pretty far away at this point, so I'm going to kill that one. Raise perception of $2. I can do that. actually have 2 dwellers training perception right now. One will be done in 12 hours, one will be done in 2 hours. And she's actually doing her last level, isn't she? Let's move her up here to get some strength training. And perception is water. So let's take you. Put you in here for some basic perception training. We're going to get your perception up to 5, or strength up to 5. Hopefully that won't screw over our production, but if it is, I can take her out of there and put her down there. And that should more than make up for the difference of taking our third production facility for water offline. Yeah, so these 3 will take about an hour. That'll get us 3 strength, 3 strength, 3 strength. He needs about 17 minutes, and that'll get us 6 strength. Hey, Sunday the 15th. And I think that's going to do it for Vault 911. I am going to close it down, but then we'll be immediately switching over to Vault 0. It's running off of BlueStacks. So we will be right back, but with a different vault. Hang tight, everybody.